What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Motivation with Erob. IBIM. I believe in me, and I believe in you. Man, I got a special guest in the building, man. This is a superstar with me, y'all. I'm talking about the Don of the Dons. If you think you putting that shit on, you ain't really putting that shit on. This is Mrs. Put That Shit On. I'm telling y'all, man. It's gonna be a great episode, and like I say, I'm gonna let her introduce herself. But before I do, I just want y'all to remember to subscribe to my channel at Motivational Erob. Remember to visit my website at erob.tv and my Instagram at ATL_Erob. So now I'm introducing Deja Diamond, y'all. Talk to him, girl. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I don't want to mess up the inches, you know.
Don't mess them up.
Yeah.
But hey, y'all, my name is Deja Diamond. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I'm from Decatur, but I done lived pretty much all over, Atlanta. I done lived in Riverdale, Douglasville, a little bit of everywhere, okay?
It's not
I
Atlanta.
done lived everywhere. Cleveland Avenue, Fulton County, everywhere you can think of.
Real Atlanta.
So yeah, I know Atlanta on every aspect. Okay,
She do,
from the
y'all.
west side to the south side to the north side, every side.
Nah, we got to know for real. What? Hold on. You talking about you from Atlanta? What school you went to? What?
I went to Westlake.
Oh, okay, that
Well,
count
one of
for
my high schools.
Count Creek. That
Yeah,
that count.
Yeah,
That
it's
count. I
definitely
get
Atlanta.
that. Definitely Atlanta. Yeah, I can't
I went
talk.
to Sandtown, went to Stonewall Tail.
Okay.
I went to Jaeger. I went to a whole bunch of different schools. We used to move around a lot.
Yeah, she been everywhere, y'all. She been everywhere. Nah, she real Atlanta. It's not Atlanta. She real Atlanta.
No, for real.
But nah, I really appreciate you, Deja, for coming in today. So like Deja, y'all, this is my real partner in real life, y'all. Like Deja is an amazing young woman. If I could like let any young women from like, cause she's still young, her damn self. But if I get any girl from like middle school, high school to early college, and then like let them like look at a woman who doing the damn thing and got a positive attitude and has actually went through adversity in life, I would show them Deja Diamond straight up. So Deja, tell the people a little bit about yourself and who you are.
Okay, so I have been an entrepreneur for almost 8 years in April. I started my own lash company called Lash Girl Lash in 2015. Fresh out of high school, I didn't know, I knew what I wanted to do, which was act and things like that, but I needed some money, and I knew like I had jobs since I was 15 years old, so I wasn't trying to get another job, and I learned about lash extensions, and I took a class, and the rest was history. So I've had my own lash line. I've taught classes to plenty of young ladies. You know, done thousands of clients over the years. I'm in a modeling agency called Built by JV Studios here in Atlanta, and I do some acting on the side, and a couple other business ventures that I'm working on. So, yeah.
Yeah, real boss, like real boss. And
Putting it together.
nah, you killing it out here, there. Like I say, they would just have to see it to believe it, and they can go to your page at what was your Instagram again? Deja.
Dangerously free.
Dangerously free, right? That's her, dangerously free. And like, so I wanna ask you this though, Deja, like, how is it being an entrepreneur, like, right now in your industry? Like, do you get caught up in, like, how do you feel like it's competitive for you, or is it hard to get clients, or those slow months? Like, just tell a little bit of people out there about entrepreneurship and you doing what you do.
Yeah. So being an entrepreneur is definitely not for the weak-hearted. It's not for the weak at all. Like, you have to be a real hustler. You have to know that, hey, it might be a slow week this week, but the next 2 weeks it could pick up. And when it picks up, you got to know how to save your money, how to budget, how to allocate your funds back into your business. Because that's really when I first started lashing back in 2015, 2016, it wasn't many lash artists in Atlanta. So I was making a ton of money. Imagine being 18, 19 years old, making $1,000 a day, $14,000 in a day, like killing it. So, I mean, it was to the point, Erob, like so the salon that I was working in at the time, I had my own suite. The next door was a nail salon. I used to go there every day, literally, and get a pedicure.
Damn.
I just came the day before and got a $60 pedicure. Why am I back? Getting a
Mm.
pedicure the next day. I would go to the mall on my lunch break and just spend. I would take myself out to dinner for lunch. Like I just was,
Right.
it was new money. It was fun. You
Right.
know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So, yeah, but I also used to do a lot for my family. So like my clients would, oh, can I cash app you? That's when cash app was like the new hot thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, okay, can I cash app you? And I'd be like, oh, just cash app it to my mama. You know, make my mom a day, send her $200, send her $400. Like, just cash out my mom. So, but yeah, being an entrepreneur is fun when it's fun, but when it's time to work, it's time to work.
That's right.
And you just have to know that you can't give up. Like, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what storm might happen in your life, because while you're chasing your dreams, it's going to be storms, it's going to be trials and tribulations, but you just have to keep going.
Damn, old Shebelemosa, yes. She preaching, guys. She preaching.
Yeah,
so tell
call me preacher.
so tell the people a little bit. So with your lash, so what is the exact process called? You said, because I look, y'all, men kind of slow when it comes to this, right? So you said you do. So what you do? Lash extensions or?
Yeah, so I do lash extensions. So it's basically, imagine one of your lashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take tweezers and I separate your lashes, and I take a false lash and I put it on top of your lash, and that's why it's called a lash extension, because I'm extending what you naturally have.
Right.
So if you don't have any lashes, I can't give you any lashes. I can only put a lash where you have a lash.
Damn. So the lashness, not none lashes.
We
people
gotta get you some serum and some vitamins, baby.
Right. Damn. So with that, was that self-taught, or did you like go to school for it? Or?
Yeah. So I took a class in 2015. It was a 2-day certification course.
Damn.
And after that, you really like thrown to the wolves. You got to learn everything else by yourself. So you could say, I took a class, but everything else was pretty much self-taught. So
Right. No, that's awesome, girl. That's awesome. And so for any young woman at the house or young man trying to start a business or trying to get into cosmetology or anything, like where should they start? You feel like where do you start with all this? Being a young boss like yourself, Thank
you. But it just depends like what avenue you plan on going down. So if you want to do lash extensions, taking a lash course, if you want to do hair, going to cosmetology school. There's so many different things in beauty that you can offer, so many services. You can do teeth whitening. You could take a course for teeth whitening. You could take a course for, they doing lip fillers and stuff now. They doing so many different things. So it's really just I would suggest finding someone on Instagram, someone on a social media site that's reputable, someone that work looks good, and following them and seeing what they offer.
There it is. Y'all heard her. So, like I say, it ain't no excuses, man. She from the dirty, baby, and she turned herself into, a young mogul with hard work and learning, education, reading,
and not giving up.
Yeah, and not giving up and applying that. So, so we're gonna transition to this, Deja. So, like, was it any moment in your life that you felt like you faced like that deep adversity and you was like, damn, how am I gonna get through this? And you were able to get over that, or just tell the people out there about when life, hits, like what to do. You feel me? Because today we're talking about elevation and going to that next level. And sometimes the people around you might change, a situation in your life might happen. Like what can they do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Just touch on that for a second, and then we're gonna go into this next topic.
So when adversity comes, because it will, no matter how perfect your life is, no matter how much money you have, it's gonna come. My main thing would be to turn to God, because that's what I do.
Okay.
Prayer gets me through a lot of hard times, and I think my father was really, if I had to think back of like who helped me really establish a relationship with God, it was my dad. Growing up, I didn't like waking up at 6 a.m. to go to 8 a.m. service, but he was the one that woke me up when I spend the night at his house on the weekends and things like that. So Early on, he would talk to me about God and teach me how to pray and things. And my mom took me to church and stuff too. But, my dad, I think, really instilled that in me. And I
That's
think
dope.
our generation really needs to do that with their children, because when you don't have an outlet like God to run to, you'll run to things of the world. You might run to drugs. You might run to people. Sometimes, in a lot of adversities that I went through, sometimes people going through their own stuff. You know what I
Right.
mean? Sometimes you might pick up the phone and call your mama. She might not answer. Your sister might be too busy. So sometimes you have to go to the source. You have to go within. So really, I guess yourself and God.
I love it.
Depend on yourself a little bit more during those
Definitely.
hard times.
Damn, man. She got me in here thinking, y'all. My whole life flashing before my eyes is thinking about this. So let's talk about this a little bit, Dave. So how I think a lot of people out here, man, like they're at that crossroads right now. It could be in relationships, as far as like not knowing like if this person that they're with is for them. They could be around family that's feeling like they're hating on them to reach their goals and their dreams. And like I say, like do you really feel like the people that are around you can affect your elevation to the next level, or does it really not matter like that? You just gotta tune them out. Like, how do you feel about the people that's around people to
Playing a part.
yeah, playing a part of that elevation, getting to that next level?
So I think it is very important to have a great team around you. And as you grow, you will start to shed people. And that's just how it happens. Friends that you came up with, you start to just see how different y'all are. If you're really elevating mentally, spiritually, shit, even physically. Some friends, like, I was just thinking earlier that I have a homegirl. We like to go get something to eat, but when she want to go get something to eat, she want to go to like unhealthy restaurants. So I'm gonna have a conversation with her, like, friend, I'm trying to elevate physically.
That's real.
So when you invite me out, if we can't go to a healthier spot, I might can't go.
Well, I just want to say you look fabulous. So
Thank you.
I can't tell that she's
But-
eating bullshit. I'm just saying.
But no, that plays a big part,
They do.
like
They do.
having a team around you, or just people around you that understand what you're trying to accomplish, understand, like, what you're trying to do, being able to be there to motivate you. And if you don't have that around you, you got to get with like-minded people.
That's real. So to all my people out here that's on a fitness journey, if your partner built like a BMW, body made wrong, you gotta let them go. Now I'm just playing, y'all.
Seriously, 'cause they'll be the ones, like, to bring you down with
Nah,
them.
that's real.
Like, for real.
And since you wanna take it there, you's preaching. So how does that one person react to? Because sometimes shit can get complicated. Now, what you taking it there? What about if the people out here that might be in a relationship that been a long time, or marriage that's 7-8 years, and they, or not even 7, like, let's say 11, 12 years, and their partner, like, you, like, okay, say that when y'all met, y'all were always going to the clubs Friday and Saturday night, and now on Friday and Saturday, you know what I'm saying, you telling your partner, like, I want to go to Starbucks and pick some books out for us to read within our extra, like, say you got an extra source of income, like you had been doing, it's just you, for example, you've been doing lashes, and now you want to go into real estate. Now you're looking for wholesale real estate books at the Starbucks, and then your partner, they might, maybe want to pick up a trade in credit or something like that, or fixing people credit, but they still want to go to the club. It ain't aligning with that. So how do you feel like people? What do you say to people that's, it might be complicated. It might be in a relationship or marriage. Like how do you feel on that?
Yeah. I just saw a post on Instagram too. It was like talking about something similar about, like, how your partner can really play a pivotal role in your elevation. And it's for real. Like, if you don't have someone that's there with you mentally, it can really hinder you and hold you back. Yeah. So it has to be a type of conversation that you have with your partner. Like, hey, this is what we used to doing, but we ain't doing that no more.
Right.
We used to go out Friday and Saturday. We're not doing that no more. We used to couldn't budget and manage our money correctly. We not doing that no more.
Nah, that's real.
So
that's real.
Sometimes you know, you have to lead by example. Even like as a woman, your man might not be there mentally yet, but if he see you doing the right thing and trying to elevate and trying to do better, he'll, if he's a good guy and smart enough,
Yeah.
he'll, hey, I gotta get my shit together.
Nah, that's fact.
So
And I feel like that's where a lot of like it goes both ways. Like it's like brothers on one side that could be trying to elevate to that next level, and they might got a woman that's like, like she just negative, like always, trying to keep him at a level that he can't elevate.
yeah,
And then you got a lot of men too that like say like, yo, I seen this a lot too, especially working with women in this industry days. Like I met women that they used to tell me how like when they first started with their dude that they were like more like an introvert in the sense like they would just go do their 9 to 5 and come home to their man whoop de whoop. But then with the elevation of social media, you got a lot of bosses like now they ain't Deja Diamond, but it's bosses out here, women who step in front of that damn camera and they're going to events and hosting
yeah.
events.
Doing
And if
their
you
thing.
got a man who I've seen it, some of these dudes they be so insecure that they like,
Don't want their
yeah,
girl.
don't want their girl like step
That's
into
a
that next,
problem.
yeah, and I see that so much, days, and that shit really hurt me. I be like, damn, like, but some people they just stuck. It's like I feel like a lot of y'all at the house, man, y'all get stuck in these patterns, and sometimes you got to break away. Like she said, she's connected to that source. So sometimes you might just have to pray to God, like God, please help this person to see my vision for what I'm doing. And if not, God, remove this person from my life.
Get them up out of
Yeah,
here.
and it hurt. Look, y'all, it hurt.
It hurt.
It hurt. I done Erob done been there. You feel me? That's why I'm a youth pastor now. See, I wasn't even gonna say what you thought, but yeah, I done been there. Like even me, like people, my story is well documented. Days I tell people, I'm very transparent. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. But I even think about in my career, like I remember at one point I was dating a woman, and it was like when I was damn at Georgia Perimeter working at the bookstore, coming straight home to her after I left, it was cool. It was fine. But then I picked up that damn camera and like I started getting around actor friends and I started doing this and that. And she's like, it's hard to break through in the industry and it's this and that. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's like,
And see, that type of stuff, it always says more about the person than it
for
does
real.
you. A
For
lot
real.
of people don't have, like, I don't know, I want to keep, but see, I'm a big reader.
Nah,
and
talk your
researcher and
shit. Talk
stuff.
your shit.
So, like, I see posts or I read up on things. I want to say I saw a post. It was like 10% of the world is leaders, 90% is followers,
Damn.
80% followers, whatever.
Woof.
And I really believe that because it's a lot of people. You'll talk to them. Sometimes you'll talk to them 3 years ago about a dream they've been talking about. You might run into them at a grocery store, be like, "Oh yeah, wasn't you supposed to? What's going on with you?" And it's not to talk about nobody. You know what I mean? But they don't. It don't click for them, or they don't go after it how some people will. So that says a lot more about her and what she believes.
For real.
Because at the end of the day, when you really think about it, it's not too many things out here that if we put our mind to it, we can't do.
You right.
Like,
and that's why you preaching. And that's why I feel like I tell this and like I say, this can go friends, relationships, all this. I think a lot of y'all feel like you're alone in this journey. And I think if a lot of people start looking, even like we got Facebook groups, like say you're into cosmetics and you go on Facebook and type in cosmetics in Atlanta groups or something like that. Then you start getting like-minded individuals where them friends or that person that you was fucking with before that, it's like, you know what? You ain't seeing my vision. Let me get around these young women or young men that got this group. And you make your power circle within people who are on the same path as you or looking towards something. Like it's like people in this world, they do a lot of things, and sometimes it helps to know that somebody in your circle are like got a business mindset to look in different avenues and challenge you and hold you accountable.
yeah.
You feel me?
No, that's big and that's key. And you spoke about walking on a journey alone. And that's crazy because I was just listening to a sermon this morning and they was speaking on that. sometimes the places that you have to go and the roads you have to walk on
Mm-hmm.
you have to walk alone. Like when I had
Right.
went through what I went through last year, I had to do that by myself. I
Mm.
had to endure most of that alone. And on
Damn.
that journey, I was able to find out stuff about me.
Mm.
I was able to develop stronger connections to the source. I was able
Mm.
to spend time with me and
Mm.
find more out about myself. Sometimes you have to separate, and that's okay. Like, don't
Yeah.
be afraid to get away from your group of friends,
Yeah.
to turn the music off. Like, when I drive, I don't drive with music on for the most part.
Ooh, what you be doing, girl? What you be doing? Break it down to him.
That's my time, like meditation, or I just, a lot of my great ideas come when I'm driving. Like, a lot of times it's too much noise. You gotta get quiet. You gotta go to self and talk to self and see what you need, what's going on.
Y'all, I gotta steal. Oh, never mind. The camera recording. I can't even steal it. Y'all heard her say it first. Damn, I was like, I need to steal this.
It's
Now
okay
that.
to be alone sometimes. Everybody, that's people's problem. They
Damn.
always want to be around other people. They, oh, my friends.
Damn.
Uh-uh.
So sometimes, so what you saying?
Yeah.
So what you saying, Deja Diamond? Sometimes you gotta,
Yeah.
be silent to elevate.
Yeah.
God,
It's all right.
Yeah.
Turn the little baby off.
Damn, she going in.
Turn the NBA young boy off.
I ain't even think about it, and you so right, and that's probably why I feel like from the beginning of your day, you're right though, because if you start your day off,
Especially in the beginning of your day.
yeah, I ain't gonna throw no names out there, but if you start your day off and you listen to a song about a pull up, shoot that nigga,
Yeah.
pull that trigger, hit that Molly, hit that Percocet.
I'm very big on that, Erob. In the morning, it's smooth jazz. It's
Period.
or no music at all. But if I'm playing something smooth jazz, affirmations,
I like that.
or a sermon.
I like that.
It's no. It really don't even need to be
So
too much.
so tell the people, what does that do for you? Because we're talking about starting your day off right. What does that do for you when you listen to that smooth jazz and affirmations to start your day?
I have a great day. For them, like when you start your day off like that, intentional as fuck, boy, you have a great day. Like you feel better. You feel more. You can concentrate better.
Right, you're right. You connected.
Your energy is better.
Right.
When you're listening to stuff like that, especially when you first wake up, that's not good.
Right.
Music is it's like a spell.
Right.
It can it's energy.
But I love she say that. But what about days right before you go to sleep too?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something else.
Rain sounds right before
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, she right. She got me thinking, and I'm like, my heart in here beating, y'all. I feel like I'm in a scary movie. Cause I thought about it like the other day. I was listening to this song, and I can't remember what artist made it. And if I do know the artist, I probably just ain't throwing them under the bus, so you're lucky. But like I say, it was something about she cheated on me, so I'm gonna pull up at a job and shoot her back out or something crazy. What? And then like, cause these rappers now, they don't give a damn.
I'm gonna shoot your grandma up and I'm gonna
and I'm like, I'm like, I remember going to sleep. No, serious, I went to sleep and I had a bad dream. It was bad, and I'm like, damn. So when I'm starting to learn, even from the music and the stuff that we put in our minds, like it could go into your subconscious and come out in a dream, or you could just start thinking these certain type of thoughts. And I feel like it's okay to listen to the type of shit when you like working out and just trying to get a pump real quick, but you keep putting certain messages in you, like it comes out, and it's hard to elevate when all you are used to is trash. Let's be real. Yeah, that's
negativity. Like it's you're feeding your mind negative sounds, negative lyrics, and things like that.
Yep.
And I feel like that is what can transpire in your life. And
Yep.
It's just not good. It's okay sometimes,
Yeah.
We all like to listen to Nuck If You Buck sometimes.
I'm telling you, for real. Not for real. So that, like, as far as that, like, y'all really take heed, especially with Deja Diamond telling y'all, man, because like I say, it's very important when you like, especially as business owners or people who out here on a mission, you have to be careful of what you ingest in your system and digest through. Yeah. It's very important, because that could come out in the way you think and the way you act. You feel me?
How you treat
Oh, that
people.
nigga ain't shit. Oh, man, get out my face. Like, cause that is just all in you. So y'all just be mindful of that, man. And we're gonna transition over to this. And I feel like this right here, Deja.
What's that?
Man.
What's that?
How do you know, I've been hearing this shit and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put my friend on blast real quick, y'all. She will hold your ass accountable. I'm gonna tell you. If I post certain shit on my page, she like, what is this? Who you talking about? I'm like, girl, you forget I do entertain. Like, she will hold your ass accountable. And when it come to everything, she know her shit.
Yeah.
But this term, this shit just bothers me, Deja. And I want to talk about it with you. How do you feel about this getting your lick back shit? Getting your lick back.
Okay.
When you hear that, I'm gonna get my prerogative on. I'm just using words. I'm gonna get my statement on it. But what do you think about getting your lick back? Because I hear that all the time, and it's like it's negative, and I feel like it's breaking the community because it's like everybody's out here
trying to get each
get
other.
even. An
eye for an eye.
Yeah. It's like everybody's out here. It seems like in these relationships nowadays, people like when I was, like I say, y'all know I'm on ice, baby, right now. I'm gonna be back out there in the field soon. Deja tell y'all I'm focused on this paper and this purpose. But for real, but like I say, Deja, I always see people like, it's like what happened to people like when they're dating with intentions to build or like really like cater to each other. It's like everybody now, not everybody, but a lot of people, it's just like, oh, I went through this, you know what I'm saying? Or this nigga did me this type of way. I'm going to get my lick back. I'm going to show him what whoop. Or this dude like, oh, she did me dirty. Now I'm going to either do the next girl dirty or I'm going to get back at them. Like, what is getting your lick back? Like, how do you feel about this movement, Deja?
Yeah.
Talk about it a little bit.
So, what it is a lot of, so what they say, hurt people.
Ooh.
So, you know, when it comes to the women's side, you know, like imagine, I don't know, say you with a guy, well, say if you was
I know what you mean. Say
if you was a woman,
Yeah.
and you with a guy, you doing everything for him, you cooking, cleaning, I mean, just everything you can name what you're doing, and he still cheat on you.
Damn.
And just say y'all break up, cool. And then you go, maybe try it out with another dude. And you still be that great woman that, you know, boom. And of course, not saying that the woman perfect or whatever, but, you know, she have her faults. But say she just loyal, never cheat on you type situation. Boom, that's your second relationship now. And then say you go try it one more time and another dude. Like, a lot of times what I'm finding, even with my friends, and like they gave it a couple tries. They tried to do the right thing a few times, and these dudes can't get right.
Damn.
So that's where it comes to play, where we're like, okay, damn, how much, you know, waiting around, how many times am I supposed to? So when it comes to the aspect of like, is it right to get your lick back, or it's just hurt people. So at this point, it's a lot of damaged people. Like, they've been hurt. They've been, I mean, cheated on. Maybe, shit, dudes will bring you back an STD. They bringing girls back STDs. Not saying that women are doing it. I'm not saying that. But they bringing back STDs.
Damn.
They side chicks pregnant. The side chick calling you, want to fight. All type of stuff.
Good. It's like that out there. Y'all know I ain't been in the field in a while, so
it's like that.
Hell, I don't know.
I'm like a therapist too. My clients come tell me all the tea that they, you know. So it's people like hurting, and they just want to. I don't know. Get they lick back. Is it right though?
Right.
No.
Nah, hell nah.
It's not right to do. You know but shit, folks been dogged out here.
And that's crazy to hear that from a woman perspective, because see, a lot of my partners that I know are players now, like, and what I mean by players, let me give y'all niggas a definition of a player. A player is somebody who has multiple women and he lets them know what it is and what it ain't. A lot of y'all fake players out here. What she talking about? if a dude around here giving different girls STDs and he ain't strapping up, he lying, obviously, because a woman that knows you a player, first of all, she ain't even finna let you go in there raw. Like, I wouldn't think. I'm just being real.
A lot of
Or
times they not caring.
yeah, and I just feel like people should be 100 about their intentions straight up.
They
But
not gonna do that.
yeah,
And it's crazy. We'll ask them as women. You'll be like, you'll get a guy just lying. Like,
yeah. But
you
I ain't
the
gonna.
only girl I talk to. You
But
the only.
yeah.
Man, shut
But I ain't gonna lie. I done met some girls before that. Like, I met them and they like, this my first time doing this, and then they like, I'm like, you motherfucking lie.
They like, what? What's the sound of?
I say, God damn, it's up and it's stuck. Now I'm all in my feelings because I know I ain't the only person you doing this shit to, and I'm trying to be loyal, and you got gawk on 100,000, and fuck out of here. So she, like I said, me and Deja, we love each other in real life. This my dog. We ain't debating, y'all. We just giving our perspectives, but on my side, it can fuck up a man mentally too if he thinking. Or you might, thinking that, it's been like 5 months since I've done anything. That nigga get in there, he like, whoa, he got them almost.
That's the thing too. Like a woman's. So y'all love to say like how loose a woman vagina might be.
Oh, I ain't experienced this. I don't know.
You said you go in and it's just whoa. So you know something, but that's because. Look, biology, anatomy class, all of that is another subject for another day.
But nah, go ahead.
So, do you think getting your lick back, or do you think, like, what you think?
Yeah, so my thing is about, like, me, I'm a very spiritual young man, and a lot of people, like I said, me and her were talking about this off camera. It's kind of like people see me on social media and how I joke about certain situations, but yeah, I joke a lot, but in real life, I'm not really no get even type of man. Like, and anybody tell you that if you dated Erob, I'm one of them. God bless you. I wish you the best. I hope you find what you looking for. Oh, you thought you had a sucker? Not me. I'm real. You better get Julio to come get you. Like, that's how I am. I just turned it into comedy because I've been hurt plenty of times. Like, and I know I've hurt women. You know what I'm saying? And the times I got hurt, I just blessed the situation. That's getting my lick back. Getting my lick back is creating films. Getting with like mine is like Deja Diamond, business on the bosses. Us creating. I think getting your lick back is success. Like whoever hurt you, you should put that in the back of your mind to say anything I'm putting my foot forward with, business ventures, spiritually, mentally, like we was talking about earlier, physically, eating right. You got to go hard for you. You can't be, because the thing about it, a lot of people could do something to get back at somebody, and somebody really could just be living their life, not even giving a damn about what you got going on.
And that's how it happens. Like, they not sitting up worried about you. Nah. Not worried about.
Cause I'm gonna be real. I had a, and on Motivation E-Rod, we raw, baby, but we give motivation. And I had a girl, send me a gawk video of her and the next dude she was with, and she thought that hurt me. I done had an ex that linked up with one of my ex. So I had an ex that linked up with one of my other exes, and they had a girls trip together. And then both of them exes at the time, they went both ways. So they, they did what they did, and they sent me a video. That was her lick back, sending me a video with my ex on a nice trip. I was like, hey, I saw it. They sent me an Instagram video, and I just looked at it, and I'm like, I don't give a damn. Like, so sometimes y'all be so busy trying to get even with people or get your lick back to make them mad, but people really don't give a damn, And there's, like I say, I think it's coming down to, and I can only speak, we're speaking for our community. I am not white. I'm not Asian. I'm not a Latino. I can't speak for other communities of people, but I know in the black community as a whole, it's like we're at war right now. And it's crazy as a whole. It's like, why? And then it's like the blogs and stuff, they're feeding this, this shit happened to this person. Look at them out today with this or that. And it's like, everybody trying to get back. Like, this dude did this to me. I'm going to show him. I'm going to sleep with his best friend. Or this dude, like I say, and I can speak for the young men out here. I know a lot of dudes of mine that, like, that I'm cool with, they have been in relationships with women who did them dirty, and then they went in, slept with the girl best friend and this and that. I'm like, bro, I personally feel like, bro, you ain't really have to do that. Like,
Yeah.
and Days, I'm gonna tell you the truth about this,
And are you
Days.
telling your friends?
What? Hell yeah,
Yeah.
but see
That's what we need a lot more of from the male, our black
Definitely.
men.
Definitely.
Holding your friends accountable.
Definitely.
Letting your friend know, nah, you
Definitely.
don't do her
Don't
like
do that. Yeah, don't do her like that, for sure.
That's not cool.
For sure. And even if she did do you dirty, you know what I mean? Like, you just bless that situation and know God gonna say it's. I tell people
or
all
even
the.
if she hasn't done you dirty.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, if that's
yeah,
your man's
yeah.
and you see he got a good girl and help him. To,
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Nah,
for sure.
Nah, don't mess that up with her.
Definitely. And niggas know with me, I done kicked a couple motherfuckers out my car. I see, and that's another thing I don't play. Any woman know that have ever dated Erob, I do not call my woman or anybody around me a bitch and a hoe. I don't play that. Like, I done had a partner before. We literally, we finished playing basketball. He on the phone, his baby mama, bitch, shut up talking to me. Man, I said, bro, you call her one more B, you got to get out my car, bro. And he said it again. I said, get your ass out my car. Or you gonna fight me.
Get your ass.
Yeah, or you want to fight me one. He ain't want to do that. You know, because I got them Deja Diamond hands. Hey, you know, but no, on the serious note, like, she is so right on both sides. Like, you got to hold people accountable. Now, let me ask you this.
Good that you did that, though.
Yeah, hell yeah. I told his he got to get out of my car.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, Deja, seriously. Now, this is a serious thing because I've had friends that I seen were like real good dudes. And like I said, I can only speak for our side right now. And I need your help on this and mold and bringing the community together. I saw a lot of good young men I was growing up with, and I saw them. I remember when they were giving the girl the flowers and the teddy bears and the Skittles and trying to be romantic. And then they come to me and like, bro, she had this going on and she hurt me, bro. And then I see this path of destruction of these young men's life after their relationships. I'm like, damn, you really let a relationship with a woman turn you into a beast on the other side. So I want to ask you on your side, have you experienced a woman or a friend or associate doing a man bad, and how does women, like, do y'all like tell your son like, damn, that's a good dude, like, why you do him like that? I'm just curious to know. Or you ain't never really experienced that.
Well, I don't. So a lot of my friends, if they're getting a lick back now, it's because they been and did them something. So
what you mean by that? Break that down.
Like, you know.
No, I ain't saying you got to get an act, but I mean, like, yeah.
Like, if her dude was cheating, now she might be entertaining dudes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, damn, I've been loyal to this motherfucker for years, and he still ain't acting right.
Right.
Maybe they not ready to break up, because breaking up is hard.
It's hard.
You know?
It's hard.
Especially if you got years behind or kids or
building, that shit.
Anything. So
you can't just.
If I have a friend where it's the type of situation like her dude isn't. Oh yeah, like I had a girl was talking to me the other day, a client. She was like, yeah, I'm a dude, don't cheat on me or nothing, but I wanted to go out of town with somebody or do whatever, Yeah,
how do you react to that?
I told her, I was like, that's a good guy. Don't do that. Like he ain't been doing you nothing. That's commendable. Don't do him that. And she listened to me and everything. And but she also told me that she's been cheated on in the past. So now she going in this new relationship like so people
hurt. Go back to what you were saying. Hurt people. I love that. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, so but yeah, definitely.
Now that's
I have a friend that's like her dude is a stand up guy, ain't doing nothing cool. And even sometimes if she called me telling me what she did, I tell her, yo, don't do that. So yeah, I hold my friends accountable
and I think on both sides, like young men and young women, or men and women in general, you don't got to be young or old. I think it's important to hold yourself accountable and pay attention. Like it's really not fair, bro. Like if somebody coming into your life and they really trying to do right by you, and you thinking about your past and stuff like that, and you want to hurt somebody because of what happened to you. And Days, I'm being transparent with you, completely transparent. I had to catch myself a couple times because like there's a couple women. Now sometimes like if I'm not compatible with somebody, I just let it go. I'm like, okay, we're not compatible. But I could truly say, me as a man now, like if a woman coming into my life and we're talking or we're going on dates, I am good enough to the point now I can be like, hey, like I think you're a cool girl, but this just not gonna work. Instead of me bringing somebody into something like, you know what, I remember that time I was used back in 2008.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get what I can get out of her and play her. So now me, as a young man, I grew up, Deja, and realized, nah, bro, like, man, this shit, if I see this shit early on, like, if it ain't working, I'm going to be man enough to be like, look, I fuck with you, but I ain't feeling it, rather than me wasting my time. Time we can't get back either.
Yeah.
You playing a dangerous game. Because now, if you waste your time with somebody and then y'all playing this game of getting licked back and all this, now you done looked up one time. This is another thing that can happen today is a nigga fuck around and get his lick back, think he get his lick back on a woman, and then get somebody else pregnant. You know what I mean? Or like you were saying earlier with diseases in it. That's a dangerous part of getting licked back too. When you're moving, I feel like with venom, Deja, venom gonna come back on your ass. You gotta watch. Yeah. You gotta watch, cause you think you getting your lick back, you gonna be one day scratching and something gonna be licking your ass back.
Yeah, no, literally. Or it could come back in a different type of way
Ooh.
to your kids.
Ooh.
It could come to your daughter. You doing everything. If I was a man, I'd be like, damn, everything I'm doing, would I want somebody to do this to my baby girl? Would I want somebody to do this to my sister, my mama? Like, so yeah,
that's real.
When it come back, it's gonna come back for your ass.
Especially like this a side note, but especially like that old cheetah girl, they got the choo choo train ran on her by B2K.
Oh my God.
And now she trying to come for my boy Chris Brown. But that's another topic, y'all. We ain't gonna talk about choo choo trains. We ain't gonna talk about choo choo. Oh yeah. Wait, before we end this segment, are you Team Breezy or nah? Oh, Lord, yeah, it's time to end the segment, y'all. Lord, she ain't Team Breezy. You know, we might talk about that another time, though, y'all.
I'm team, if you want to change and be a better person, then be a better person. Because I don't think we should, unless, like, it was something like rape or but the problem is if it's a consistent thing. And with him, it's been other allegations that's come out, you know, people having to get restraining orders and stuff. So it's just like, I have no tolerance for a man putting his hands on a woman. So
I don't play that shit either. But I do feel like in life days over time, people can change for the better through prayer, through meditation, and through, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
accountability, nigga, admitting you were wrong. Now be a better man before I punch you in your.
And don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
But then if you do it again, then it's like.
Amen. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah,
I just want to say shout out to Erob though. He's always boosting somebody else up. Let's boost his head up. That thing big.
Oh, she got dope. Big head, man. Big heads, big brains, man.
Erob, he's doing his thing. He's the best motivational speaker out.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Many more blessings.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and I wish $100 million a month in sales for all your business. I can't speak on all the ventures. She almost tackled me earlier for bringing up.
Some things, bringing up. Too, like some things, hey, just keep it on.
Yeah, just keep it. You know what? She right, because I showed her something before the video started, and she like, ooh, but that's how you come. You right.
What if I show everybody what you? Oh,
you better not. I'm gonna kick your ass.
What you working on.
But not for real. So, like I say, man, is there anything else, Deja, you want to touch on before we outro this? And,
Yeah, so
talk to him.
I'm actually partnering with this Black-owned self-defense company. We are having our very first Don't Be a Victim seminar where we are going to be teaching women self-defense techniques, Uber, how to escape a Uber if you're in trouble. We're going to be going over situational awareness, verbal commands if you're being assaulted, as well as, like I said, self-defense techniques and things like that. It's going to be a 4-hour seminar. It's happening March 25th. As of now is the date set. So the flyer will be dropping this week. So you can find out more information on Dangerously.
Can I come?
Yes.
Oh, I can come, even though it's for women.
Yeah, it's for women, but I got a lot of male friends.
Yeah, I just want to come and support. I'm just put my lip. I mean, not my lip. I'm gonna put my eyes in the door, cause my lip be getting in the way of my eye. But that's another point. Real talk.
But yeah, I have have a lot of male friends, so I already know the men gonna come out. So.
Yeah, I just want to come out and catch some action.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing.
I
I'm
know
just
it's
playing.
very important. The day and age that we living in.
You're right.
And it's for young girls also, so ages 13 and up. So
That's
it's
hard.
gonna be our first one. My organization, Pain and the Purpose and Power.
Wow.
So I'm really excited.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, girl. Where can they follow you at on the ground? Let them know whatever.
Okay, so y'all can follow me at Dangerously Free. And you can also follow me at Lash Girl Lash. That's my lash page.
Awesome. And like y'all know, y'all can follow me at Lipman123. And I'm just saying, y'all can follow me on Instagram at ATL_Erob. Y'all know the business page, Erob TV, website, Erob.TV, and what else? YouTube, Motivational Erob, man. Yeah, we going crazy, man. Like I say, I just want y'all to remember, man, like I say, y'all, man, it's important, bro. Like sometimes, some seasons you're going to have to walk alone to get that elevation. And sometimes you're going to have to change the circle to get that elevation. But you going to know in your heart of hearts and your intuition when it's time to pivot. So when you feel that shit, when you know it's time to pivot, you got to pivot. Don't question it. Just do what you got to do, man. Because I am. I believe in me and I believe in you. There it is. Man, we appreciate Dave for coming in, man. Yeah, we out. Shit, my shoulder. Oh.